Hey, this is Daniel Hansen. I'm doing my, first usability test for the existing Kibanda project website. This is actually the very first time I've ever looked at and interacted with the website. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time clicking through trying to figure out exactly what the Kibanda project is. It's really peculiar. There's some decent content. There's this little paragraph that's basically describing what the Kibanda project is. Of course, is like a mission charity style thing. It's really peculiar that it's in this little scrollable text area and not at all integrated with the rest of the visual site. It is good that they have these little icons on the side between German, French, and English, so you can translate their about us statement. But this definitely needs to be taken outside of the box. Um, the image, the image in the background, I think looks pretty good. I'm not a fan of this font at the bottom, and once again, just aesthetically, I'm not a big fan of the logo layout on top in the header. I think it looks kind of corny. A lot of this stuff I notice is pretty poorly optimized, which ironically it says right here, site optimized for the screen size. Oh, this is an enter screen. I couldn't tell that was an enter screen. So now I guess we're in the primary content screen. Same header. They have this little almost faux carousel looking nav bar, which does make the site easy to navigate. It does seem fairly easy to navigate this site, but I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Who we are. This page hasn't been updated at all. Projects. I guess this is loading. I'm not sure exactly what is loading. Transitional noise is kind of silly. Um, oh, I see. These are individual issues of, I guess, a quarterly report that a quarterly bulletin that this place puts out. Um, that's excellent that they have the e-bulletin available like this. It's very readable. I think I don't like the layout. Oh, I got off. I think the layout for these e-bulletins should be maybe not plain text, maybe, well, not a PDF for the mobile site. Maybe something more just like a text area, something much simpler. I think it's getting a little bogged down with animations. So that's project, and here's the achievements. Has a peculiar loading animation. Okay, you can click on a region, that's neat. I have no idea what this map means, unfortunately. Um, and when I go back, a big thing I notice is that when I hit the back button on any page, it just goes straight to the home page, which is obviously an error. Um, I do like this map, but I have no idea what it is conveying. I just cannot figure out what that information means. Yeah, this is the donation page. Um, Simple request from the president. Continues more than ever, wishing you every blessing of the Lord, etc., etc. It does not give an easy method of donation. It does not give any apparent method of donation. They have a bank account number here, which I think is very peculiar. If there was like a text input, a credit card number input, that kind of thing. I mean, obviously that's much deeper, but I think that would be a great idea. Yeah, the donations page doesn't really help us. Contact page, simple, telephone number, etc. Pretty self-explanatory. Links. Okay, this is a decent, normal, plain layout. Um, I think in general, my opinion of the Kibanda project website, it is pretty self-explanatory the way that the information is laid out. The information hierarchy, I think, is decently clear. Aesthetically, I think it's not an attractive website. I think a lot of the graphic design, like this logo header, some of the font and color choices, the text layout, um, the actual visual appearance of this nav bar, I think, is not very attractive. Um, Transforming this into a mobile site, we will, I think, by necessity have to change a lot of things regarding the graphics. The graphics are, by and large, seem kind of poorly optimized, unfortunately. We will certainly, things like the header will be simplified, the nav bar will be simplified, and obviously we have the projects page and the achievements page are kind of good in principle, use far too much animation, far too many complex transitions. Um, I'm like looking at the projects thing with quarterly e-bulletins. This could just be an expandable list that you expand something and you go to just text of these bulletins. Um, so I guess this is an enthusiastic interface, but none of that could really translate well into a mobile site. I do kind of like the slideshow on the home page. I think this is nice. Um, and yeah, that is my initial appraisal of the Kibanda project existing homepage.